Dusty and I are going to be serenading you guys with a little bit of karaoke in today's video.
Shit.
I'm kidding.
That's funny.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is part 2 to the Q&A. You can see that we're in a little bit of a different vibe here, and it looks like I'm filming on a potato. It's because there's no lighting, and we're just chilling, so we're going to do this. All right. Question number 1. Part 2. Brooke, how old were you when you started cooking? I was 9. By the time I was 11, I was cooking for the family because Mom worked a labor channel and enjoyed everything you do. I started cooking about 8 or 9. My mama was teaching me, and I started with eggs. I do want to tell a funny story about when I first started cooking, though. I wanted to make everybody some food. It was a pie. I had a snack pack. Stop looking at me, Ryder. I had chocolate pudding snack packs ready to be a filling to a pie. I didn't know how to make pie crust, so I used like a cup of salt and a little bit of flour. And I baked this, and it looked beautiful, guys. It looked beautiful.
Did it?
It did. It looked beautiful.
It looked like a pie?
It looked like a biscuit pie. It was beautiful, though. And I was like, can you please try it? And I tried to get everybody to try my food. And they did, and they all did this. Because it was mainly salt. And it hurt my feelings, and I cried. Anyways, here we go, number 2. Hi, Brooke and family. I absolutely love your channel. You're one of my very favorite YouTubers. My question is, what is your favorite food to make in the air fryer? Chicken. Chicken with bone. Because it's only really good to me in the air fryer. Have y'all seen that lemon pepper sauce I put on some chicken? That's good. That's my favorite thing in the air fryer right now. Where did you and Dusty meet? Did I answer that one in the first half?
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 of them that asked that question.
How did we meet, Dusty? Do you remember?
It's so long ago.
4,000 years, y'all. 4,000 years. Would you consider doing a canning segment to show us a budget way to can, let's say, meat? A budget way to get a pressure canner?
Ooh, a budget way to get one?
I got mine before inflation.
Yeah.
And it was just $69, and
Yeah,
it's
I
a
haven't
Presto.
even looked at them.
I don't know what they are right now.
I don't know how to. I don't know.
Probably some good old yard sales. You can find a good
Yard
pressure
sales,
canner.
that,
You just need to
yard
get the pressure gauge tested. Local extension offices do this. Ours, we don't have a local one. Ours is in Knoxville.
But canning videos, she's already got some, like, far back when she first started the channel. That's really good.
I'll do some more. I love canning. It's my thing. It's my thing,
Well,
y'all.
it's getting that time of year. Here in a few months, your garden will be coming in, so you'll be able to do your vegetables.
Yeah. And I have plans this year of doing, like last year I didn't really do a lot of peaches. I need to restock up on peaches and corn and a bunch of things like that.
Yes.
Prepare.
You need to do a juicing video too. I want some more grape juice.
Okay, would love to know your boys' favorite meals and a video to go along with. I've got a picky ear, and the couple things I made from your videos he has liked. I need more ideas, please. Thank you for your videos. I enjoy them. Would you also like to... I can't read. I would also like to know how you homeschool. Do they do online curriculum, or do you pick a curriculum? Kylan's favorite thing I make is tacos. Ryder and Braden's is mac and cheese. I think I have both of these on here. Think. If I do, I'll link it below. Pretty sure I do. I think Kylan's video where he actually had to make an $8 dinner, I think he made those mini tacos. Yeah. Ryder and Bray do online, and Kylan does book curriculum. I like to switch them over to online when they're in 3rd grade. Do you have any low sodium recipes that actually taste good? My husband was recently diagnosed with high blood pressure, and he needs lower sodium. Love all your recipes, but I'm used to all things with salt. I don't want to spend an arm and a leg on low sodium recipes. I think that most ingredients have like a low sodium version, and it's pretty much around the same price. Maybe you could try that. And if you want like soy sauce, I know it's really, really high in sodium. They have a lower sodium version, but you could get coconut aminos instead, and it's supposed to taste just like it. Does your family have a favorite movie? Where did you get your cutting board with the flowers? What is the craziest thing you've done or want to do?
Favorite movie?
I know.
We all have different favorite movies.
Okay, let's do the newlywed game, even though we're not newlyweds. I'll pick Dusty's favorite movie and he'll pick mine, and I'll see if he's right, and vice versa.
Movie?
Dusty's favorite movie is
Like, yeah.
Rose Red. Am I wrong or right? It's Rose Red with the Stephen King
Okay, yeah.
in the house that moves around. And he loves Austin Powers. He quotes it every day of his life.
But and here's the thing. With you have 5 movies that you always change, so
It's my comfort.
I don't really know which one.
But what is my all-time favorite movie? You know this. You know this. If you need a hint, I'll give you a hint of one of the actors that's on it.
Okay.
Jessica Chastain. She is on it.
That would help a lot if I knew who it was.
She's a woman who looks like Bryce Dallas Howard. She
If
was
I
red
knew-
hair.
If I knew who that was.
Matthew McConaughey is on
You want to just tell me.
it. Interstellar.
Oh, Interstellar.
I
I
watch
forgot
it
about that
all
movie.
the time.
We just watched that the other night.
I know. It's my favorite movie because it. It's my mind. Okay. What is another favorite movie of mine?
Another favorite movie?
Let's say comedy.
Still Magnolias?
Okay, yeah, but that's not comedy. That's really sad.
That's a comedy movie. I laughed my butt off through that whole movie. The end's only when it gets sad when she dies.
But I know what happened, so I'm prepared for the end. It's really sad. Ryder's favorite movie, Forrest Gump.
This is gonna look like I don't know you at all.
It does.
But I promise I do.
Ryder's favorite movie is Forrest Gump. Braden's favorite movie is, what is it, Braden? Black Panther. Colin's favorite movie? Venom. Yes. The cutting board with the flowers, he and the boys got it for me for
Mother's Day, Christmas.
It's a Pioneer Woman
Something.
one, and it's been through the ringer.
Mm-hmm.
What's the craziest thing you have done or want to do? I'm boring. I don't do crazy things. I want to do crazy things.
I mean,
I want to fly. That's my thing. You know, I talk about it all the time. Like, if
think.
humans were able to, like, get some kind of thing on them where they could fly, I would totally fly. And I know they do that thing with, what's it called? Where they put that suit on and they can, like, glide.
wing gliding.
I would do that. I'd totally do that. I'd do that tomorrow.
We've done some pretty fun stuff.
But crazy?
You're crazy. Not my crazy, but yours.
Dusty's a crazy person, okay? What have we done that's crazy?
I'm trying to think.
Fun fact about me, I never partied. I never went clubbing. None of that. I never did that. He did.
We do.
Anyways, this is before I knew him. It's fine.
Is it? I'm going to refer to this video every time. Oh.
Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
What have I done that's crazy? See, it's really hard to think because I ain't done nothing crazy.
Well, because I can't ever get you out of the house to do anything adventure.
I am a gypsy.
Not get you out of the house. I mean, get you out of the house when you know that you're iffy about the final outcome of the situation. Like that night at Bethesda.
That's scary.
Or
I don't like to be scared, and he likes to take me to these haunted places that scare the poop out of me.
It's fine. But
For him.
You know what? I'm going to have to go back and think about this because I know that I've had you. I may just be thinking about that Bethesda and then driving you through there, and the back roads scaring you to death on back roads. That might be what I'm considering. Because every time you're screaming in the floorboard, I'm.
That's not me doing something crazy. It's you doing something crazy.
But you were there and it was crazy.
But I'm a boring person.
Okay.
But like I said, I would do that thing where you can put on the suit and fly. I would. I want to fly. I want to know what happened to Nikki. Okay, so Nikki, I said it a few times, but I know a lot of you haven't you don't know. She had 27 kidney stones. It stopped her kidneys up. Kidneys failed. They couldn't do anything to help her. She didn't go to the doctor soon enough. Have you ever made squash casserole or zucchini bread in casserole? Yes.
I thought you had zucchini bread. I think I remember.
Yeah, you like the zucchini bread. I think you even took a bunch to work.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff.
I've made squash casserole. I've never made zucchini casserole. I'll have to look that up. I absolutely love your channel, Dusty, and your sister-in-law, Amber. Between the three of you, I know that at least one day per week I'll have some smiles and lessons. It's like sitting around with an old friend. My question is, does your family like to eat fish? I know Dusty did a video of fishing, but I don't think I've seen any fish dishes. And by the way, Amber's MIA right now. It's because she's really busy. She got an opportunity to do something fun, and she's going to be back, like in a month, summertime maybe. I think so. Hold on, I need a water.
And as far as fishing, we love to fish. I do mainly catch and release as far as crappie, bass, sunfish, all that stuff. Catfish I will keep and bring home, but she doesn't like to.
Yeah, I think I answered that in the first part, but yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I would eat. I catch enough bass I could keep a freezer stock, but it's fun to catch them and let them go. I got pictures. That's all that matters.
I can't think of any good questions. Just want you to know that I always love your videos and always learn something useful. Oh, but here's a question for you. Is your grandmother still alive? I know you've mentioned her. Yeah. Mama Lawson, yes. And she's amazing and beautiful and awesome. And
she's pretty awesome.
She's the best mama in the whole world. What made you start a YouTube? Okay, y'all ready for some deep conversation? I never thought in a billion years that I would do YouTube. It was never a dream of mine. I think I want to start a YouTube one day. I never did. I never mentioned that. I'm too insecure. It just one day, I started noticing around the pandemic when all that happened and the shelves were empty and prices were going up really bad. And it started worrying me in my gut. And I've always been really afraid of like food insecurity and like not being able to provide. And it just has always scared me. And I just wanted to help everyone if I possibly could.
She asked me, I don't know how to help anybody. So I told her. And I told her again.
I would see people that I personally knew and they were struggling, but I didn't want to give them unsolicited advice because that can offend people really bad.
This way they can just look at it. Look it up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. But that's why. I just want to make sure everybody, like if there is a mother who only has a few dollars to her name and she's worried about what she's going to feed her kids or she doesn't know how to put things together just randomly, she can Google it and one of my videos will pop up. That's what I want. Not just a mother, anybody. I would love to see you and Dusty create a meal together. Love your channel and get excited when a new video is there to view. I can't read, y'all. What are your favorite things to do in the Smoky Mountains? We got married in Gatlinburg, and the Smoky Mountains is one of our favorite places. Another neat idea is that you should do a video camping as a family and cooking over a campfire. Coming. Definitely coming.
It is coming as soon as the weather gets stable and it's not wet half the week.
I think some of our favorite things to do in the Smoky Mountains, we like to tube. We like to explore. If you guys have never heard of Elkmont, you need to go.
Right beside Kate's Cove.
Fun. So fun.
Yes.
And we like to just go through Kate's Cove and see if we can see any bears. But a fun fact, we have lived here our entire lives. How many bears have we seen?
About 5.
It's true.
Well, we've seen a whole tree full of them at a distance, but as far as up close, knowing that it's a bear moving around.
But they're there, and you can see like videos online.
Other people are lucky as all get out.
We have lived here our entire lives.
They got that one we did see that big bear, the big old black mama bear with the cubs. Yeah. That was the best one. That was like 4 at once. Three or 4
There's 2 kids.
That was the best. 2
babies, cubs.
Yeah. But the rest of them, you see the tail end of them through a tree or something.
out in public, like how people see them going down like the road in the middle of
We've seen as
Gatlinburg.
many at the malls. We could go.
A mall near us, there was
Mm.
actually a big black bear trying to get in the mall.
So, yeah.
It was running around through neighborhoods and everything, but we don't
Other people get lucky.
we don't see them very much at all. Not anybody I know sees them very much.
Now, deer and turkey,
Everywhere.
and we see some pretty good turkey.
I think that's a bit strange that we don't see black bear because it's like what our area is known for, but we don't.
think we just might not time it right.
mean,
I don't know.
Some people are just eating ice cream in Gatlinburg and they
Yeah.
look over and a bear's there.
Yeah.
And when people, I'm a member of some groups that are about Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and stuff like that. And it's like we're locals, like try to help tourists and like they give them tips and tricks. And people ask a lot on there. They say things like, "Okay, we're gonna go to definitely see a bear," and I'm like,
The zoo.
I can't help you there. Three Bear General Store. They have some in the back. You can feed them apples. But I can't tell you because I don't know.
Yeah, they're hard to, for us, they're hard to catch out in the wild.
Some people comment, they're like, "Oh, well, you'll see them just wherever you look." And I'm like,
No, you won't.
I have lived here my whole life. You have
Yeah.
not.
Deer, you'll see just about wherever you look. Turkey,
Turkey are everywhere.
yeah, especially in the springtime when it
Up there, because
They're more
you're not
active.
allowed to hunt up there,
Mhm.
turkey are everywhere. By the way, I have thought before, and when I first started my channel, I thought about this too. I just didn't know if anybody would be interested. I thought about showing people how to do what?
Huh? I just love you.
Oh,
Sorry. Did that make you nervous?
no, I thought there was something on me or something.
No, you're pretty.
You're cute. But I thought about showing people how to like have a good time in the Smoky Mountains and not spend a lot of money because we can do that. And we know
Yeah.
we know all like the back roads, and we know all like the little pull offs.
The little bit hidden gems.
Yeah. But I don't want to give all the.
Oh, we
hidden
still
gems
find
away.
hidden gems too, though.
Yeah, it's
As
big.
long as we live here, I mean, you just pop up on some.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can do a video on
But if you guys are interested, let me know because that would be fun.
it. It'll give us a day in the Smokies again. Just to show.
Have you ever made homemade fudge? Yes. Dusty eats it all the time. When I have to make like triple.
Please, December come.
I was wondering do you ever treat yourself?
No, she does not.
My treats are traveling.
Even this is a thing with me. I don't.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish her comment. You do so much and work hard on your channel. I feel like you deserve a splurge purchase or an all about you day. Do something to reward yourself. Okay, hear me out. Now, there's like, you know this. I don't like things.
But you still like things.
I don't like things to be like, ooh, I'm gonna go get that today. I don't. If
I can't.
my
you
favorite
guys gotta help
thing,
me on this one. 'Cause I
my
can't.
favorite thing to get is a $6 nightgown at Walmart, and I'm so excited about it. And I dance in the living room with my hands in my pockets, saying, "Look, Dusty, pockets."
You see, I can't.
Now, hear me out. When I want to save up for something big, I want it to be a memory or an experience.
But it's never a.
I don't want it to be just me because I want my experiences to create memories with my family. That's what I love to splurge on. It's just who I am.
I know.
One day maybe I can splurge on an RV.
Maybe.
That'd be cool.
Many moon from now.
Mini moon. She said, "You share so much. I feel I know you. So no question, just a sincere thank you. Your pantry stock each week ideal has saved me many times. You're so blessed. I know your husband and boys cherish you. It comes through. Thank you again for all your positivity, and you truly help. God bless." Thank you, awesome possum, cherry blossom, Missy Hubbard. That's a mouthful, but
It was.
thank you. You're awesome. Hey, y'all. Don't really have a question. Just wanted to say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Who that?
Green Eyes 392012. I'm jealous. You have green eyes. I want green eyes. Can you show us how to do those Can you show us how to do those fabulous Appalachian meat pies? When a trucker, I was stop at his mom and pop truck stop, and they made the best meat pies, but I can't seem to find the right seasonings to duplicate it. It's an Appalachian meat pie. Is that those handheld pies that look like empanadas?
Or is it just a pop pie?
Or is it pot pie? Google. Dusty's
I'm not
gonna.
going to Google. I'm going to read. Yeah, let me see what that is.
Dusty's googling it. Maybe I'll call it something else.
Google pies.
Hand pies.
Yeah, it's like just a pop. Ooh, wait a minute, that was a different one. I've seen the big old meat pies, ground beef pop pies. So that's
Oh, like the empanadas, but not Hispanic flavors.
right. Just like meat.
Hand pies.
Hand pies. Squirrel pies.
I never called them squirrel pies.
Well, that's what squirrel meat.
Oh no, no.
So that's what it is.
I have made those like one time. So I don't think I can tell you the right recipes to do it
Let me get you in. Or you could just.
because I don't remember.
Or you could just make it up as you go.
I'll ask my mama, and I'll
There
get
you
back
go.
to you on that.
That's better.
I love your channel. I think you're awesome. I want to ask what makes you so awesome. I need some of that.
It's her love for everybody.
I don't really think of myself as awesome. Let's see. It's all the potatoes. Because I do love a good tater. And listen to Dolly Parton on repeat. Gina Bina says, I've been watching you since the beginning. She's an OG. I've been wondering for a while if you ever cook cabbage dishes. I feel like I've seen y'all have coleslaw, but I'm not sure if I've ever seen you cook cabbage. Send in love to you all. Yeah.
Yeah, you cook cabbage.
I make fried cabbage a lot. And I think I have a video
Ooh, that's good
that
stuff.
crock pot, with the cabbage and the sausage. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you just don't make a lot of dishes with cabbage. It's just
It's usually the summertime when I do that.
Yeah.
Because we have cabbage coming in. How far do y'all live from Pigeon Forge? I know it's in Smoky Mountains, but wanted to see how close to Pigeon Forge. About 20 to 25 minutes. I can be there. You go back way.
On a good day. Yeah.
You go back way and you beat all traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 20, 25 minutes. Could you show us how to stock up on meats? We now buy meats on sale. We cut our meats in smaller pieces. We need new ideas about how to buy meat and make it last longer.
Kill it.
You can't do that to just a random cow. You're doing all the right things that I would suggest to do. When you cook, make your meat a sidekick, not a showstopper. So you can have like a couple of shows. So you can have a couple of sidekicks that work together, and together they can be the showstopper. I live in New York City. Do you have any ideas on how can feed a family of four on a budget? Food prices here are very high. Lord, I'm sorry about them prices because I can only imagine because I've seen people talk about that. There is this lady, I cannot remember her name. If I can think of her name, I'm going to look for her channel after this, but I remember late one night I was just scrolling. This is a long time ago. She lived in New York City. She would feed her and her fiance a lot of food on like $25 for a whole week. And it looked like something from a 4-star restaurant. She was an Asian lady. Cannot remember her name, but I will link it down below. She could probably help you an awful lot.
She's still doing it.
I don't know. But I don't know your prices. I would say do the backwards meal plan. I don't meal plan. You know how people write down their meals for each day. It does not work for me. It does not work for everybody. But what I do, I take my amount that I'm going to spend and I go to the grocery store, I add it as I go. And when I get to that total, I stop. And then I go home, I lay it all out, and I piece things together, and I make meals like that.
Like Rain Man in the kitchen.
It works better for me. I don't know, as I'm shopping, I'm like, okay, if I get this, I can make this. And like if I get to my budget before I'm ready, I look through everything, and if I got something that's kind of too expensive, I take it out and I switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. Confusing as to me, it is so confusing.
He just pushes my buggy for me while I do
I
it.
do. I just push the buggy.
What are y'all's favorite things to do in the Smoky Mountains as a family? How'd you and Dusty meet? What's your favorite grocery store? Alrighty. Favorite thing to do in Smoky Mountains for me, like we just said that. But exploring.
Yeah.
Look up Elkmont and tubing. It's fun.
River Rat. We need to go to River Rat.
I like to do the ones where we don't have people.
But I want to do the River Rat because they get you and you bring it back.
That's true.
I mean,
They do that.
where we go is fun too, but it's just I have to be the one dragging everybody.
I do. I flap my feet.
Well, I know, but I want somebody else to drag me back whenever my suit.
I tried dragging you back, but the rope broke.
I know. No.
How'd you and Dusty meet? He was remodeling a house for my boss, and she introduced me. It was love at first sight. Actually, I thought he was a nerd. I did.
Be a nerd.
I mean, I thought he was a nerd because I think you were trying to act more reserved than what you are. And that's why I got the nerd vibes. He's not a nerd. I'm a nerd.
No.
My favorite grocery store. Okay, here's the thing with that. I don't have one because I go to 3. You guys have seen it. I go to
Whoever's got
Ingles.
the lowest prices is her favorite.
I go to Ingles, Audi, Walmart because Audi has good prices on some things that the other 2 don't have good prices on. Ingles is expensive on everything except their sale items and meat sometimes. And same thing with Walmart. So together the 3 make one good grocery store. So that's my favorite.
We're very lucky to have those right there. I know a lot of you guys don't have that luxury, but we're very fortunate.
Yeah, having just like
because I can imagine having to go 2 or 3 different towns to do the same stuff.
That would be so bad.
I mean, it would still be worth it, I believe, in the long run if we had to go like just
like
a county
if you went
over,
like once a month.
One county over or something maybe.
And you go like once a month.
Right, big hauls.
Yeah. Brooke, you seem to have a really great attitude. Do people's negative comments ever get you down or upset you? Sometimes. I truly hope not, but I know how hard it can be sometimes. Thank you so much for the opportunity to know you a little better. God bless.
She deals with a lot more than you people think she does. She's a trooper.
Okay, so a lot of it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay, a lot of it doesn't bother me. Like if it's just like somebody that's new that's just coming to my channel and they want to leave a nasty comment and then I never see them again. Like people like that, it doesn't bother me at all. Sometimes they're funny and I laugh and I put them in my mean comment shorts. But I notice people starting to say that my mean comment shorts are unkind. It helps me vent. It helps my mental health.
They can have coping mechanisms, not you. You can't have anything to help you get through a situation.
But that's why I do it. And also, like, if they can come to my channel and be nasty, then I can have a comedic spin and turn their negativity into something positive that makes me laugh. Like, that's not wrong. And the only ones that hurt my feelings are people who used to show me a lot of support and then they start critiquing everything that I do. My Aunt Vicky is doing a really good job at keeping them at bay. I only see probably a handful of them, really. I'm a human. I do go by the be kind, be positive mentality. It's how I teach the boys and all of that. But I am a human. I am not perfect. And sometimes I want to reply back. Because, like I told you in the last video, I used to be really defensive. Everything. I'm not anymore. Bear with me. I'm growing as a human. I have deep questions. Has the negativity gotten worse with channel growth? Yeah.
You have to grow a thick skin fast.
But 99.9% is really nice.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, everybody. Oh my gosh.
You got an army of great people.
The first video of this, everybody was so nice and it made me feel so good and I wanted to cry because I was so happy. Yeah. You guys are really awesome. I love you guys. Yeah. And do you ever regret starting YouTube? If so, what causes that regret? I don't really regret starting it. Sometimes I get low self-esteem. Not low self-esteem. What's the word?
I get
down and out. And I'm wondering if if I'm doing
If
any
you're
good. If I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I question myself. Like, I
Mm.
think everybody questions themselves when they're doing anything. And so I don't regret it. I would do it again because I just want to help people.
I mean, you can look at your comments through your videos and see how many people you helped.
Yeah, it makes it all worth it.
It
So
does.
I don't regret it.
I go back just to read them sometimes.
I'm going through. I'm gonna keep doing this until the Lord tells me to stop.
Mm.
And He ain't told me to stop just yet, so I'm here for a while. I hope that's cool. No, what do you love about cooking? It's my love language. When I cook something for them and they get that face like they love it, it just makes me think, oh, I did it.
And Colin hits the floor.
Colin in his faints. He's a hoot. By the way, a lot of people are asking about Colin's name.
Are they?
Yeah.
What about
I
it?
think
How we say it?
how we say it, how it's spelled, because my
we just say it.
My accent is so thick, and I don't think a lot of people can understand like which way I'm trying to go with it.
Right.
It's just how I talk,
I
y'all.
mean, I say Colin too. Colin.
Colin.
Kyle. Loon.
Kyle.
Kyle. And
He's
You know
mixing
what?
up his own talking.
I say Colin.
Kylen, Kylen.
Yes.
Yes. Kylen. He was named after my Uncle Norman. His name was Norman Kyle. So Colin is Kyle N. Kylen.
But if you guys don't know how to spell it, just call him Kylo Ren and he'll love it. Because that's what we call him.
We call him
too.
Kylo Ren, yeah.
Yeah.
Or his nicknames are Kaka, Kylo Ren,
Mm-hmm.
Kylo,
Kai.
Kai. Everybody calls him Kai.
Yeah.
How do you spell your name?
Kylen.
Kylen. Who was you named after?
Norman.
Norman. He never got to meet his Uncle Norman.
No. That's a shame. He was a good man.
Yeah. He passed away right when I found out I was pregnant with Colin. But he knows him. He's his bestie. My sister Nikki, she's buried right beside of my Uncle Norman. And Colin goes up to him and he's like, I gotta go see my bestie today. And he goes to Norman's grave and like gives them cars, gives them rocks. It's just
Oh, does he?
yeah, all the
I
time.
didn't know that.
Well,
I sat in the
you
car-
always sit in the
yeah,
car
I
with
sat in
me
the
so
car.
I can go talk to
Yeah.
Nikki. But yeah, he does that. I hope I answered all your questions good enough. So, by the way, everybody, this isn't a collab video with me and Dusty, but I do want to say, go watch his new video. He's everybody. Okay, so Dusty has been busy lately. He went back to work. And he's not been doing a lot of videos like he normally does. He's trying to get back into the swing of things. He's going to get back on his schedule soon. But everybody has asked if he'll do the, what is it called? The
Well,
big.
they told me they requested Be Boozled number 5. I couldn't locate it, but I did find number 6. The
So
6th edition.
here in a few minutes, Dusty's going to have all of us do Being Boozled edition 6,
Mhm.
6th edition.
6th edition.
So if you want to go watch that, go over. I'm scared to death. I don't know what flavors are in it, but I know that one time we got it, there was grass.
Hey, honey, that's the best flavor in this one.
I just don't know if I'm ready. Why do you do this to me? I'm gonna have to get blackberries and eat them as a snack in between so I don't throw up. Anyways, as long as it's not like the Death Note, it'll be fine. But
It's not spicy, but it's the other way.
oh gosh, I forgot. There was a question I meant to come back to at the end.
What's up?
I can't find. I was saving it for the last and I forgot.
Oh,
But I
like
know-
Sharon White. What is it?
At the bottom, it said, "How are you recovering from the Death Note challenge?"
Oh. No words for wear.
Okay, I just want to tell y'all that you don't need to do that because it was plumb awful. And I don't want to get into too many details, but I'm an open book. I don't care to tell people anything, y'all. And it's probably not a good thing. But I don't have much of a filter. But I just want to paint a good picture for you. So I was sitting on the couch, right, and my stomach started burning right here, and I could feel it going down through my intestines, the burn, and I just didn't feel right. And I was like, Dusty, I don't feel right. Something's not right. So I ran to the bathroom, I'm telling y'all the story. I'm not going to just get into the 100% of the details, but I'm going to tell you a detailed story, okay? I went to the bathroom, and I broke out in a cold sweat, and I was so hot, and I had never been so nauseous in my entire life, y'all. I was that kind of nauseous, if you've ever had a horrible stomach virus, where you just... I was sitting on the toilet, just rocking back and forth, trying to make my stomach stop hurting. And I was hanging over... Next thing I know, I'm stripping off all my clothes because I'm so hot, okay? Have you ever had that horrible stomach flu where you just take it off because you're just so hot and sweaty and you don't know what's happening? And then I black out. I'm not kidding. I blacked out. When I come to, I'm sitting in the floor, hugging the toilet, laying on the toilet seat, going, up. My bodily fluids are coming up, okay? And when I stand up, y'all, I was sitting in a puddle of my own pee because it made me pee my pants. Because I've had 3 children. Okay?
Did you seriously?
I have had 3 children and I have a weak bladder. And I don't care to tell people that. That's how bad that death nut challenge was. And I sat down and I hollered, Dusty. He came in there and he was like, what? And I was like, I need a towel. It made me pee my pants. It did. And I'm telling y'all this detailed story so you don't think, oh, it wasn't that bad. I want you to know how bad it was for me so none of y'all ever do that, okay? I love you. It's too much for you to ever go through that. So please don't ever do that. I peed my pants. But after I got all of it up, I felt good. I felt fine. I just needed to get it out of my body. It didn't like it.
And see, I stopped you from doing that last one too. So you're lucky.
I probably would have been in the emergency room, to be honest. It's bad. So please don't do that. Anyways, I love you guys. Go check out Dusty's new video. I love you. Peace out. Bye.
I mean, yes, you don't.
As always, be positive, kind, and happy. And I will see you later. Peace out.